Hi, I'm Noah Bombard, and here's what's happening in the ET Newsroom Tuesday, April 20th. Well, if you're on Eagle-Tribune.com, you've already figured out we've got a new website. Invite you to take a look around, press some of the buttons, see what happens. It's part of our ongoing efforts to improve what we're doing on the web, and we've made some improvements already, and we'll be making some more improvements as we go forward in the months ahead. One thing you'll notice right away is if you look at any of the photos on our stories, they blow up nice and big so you get a good picture rather than the small ones we used to have. Like I said, we'll be rolling out additional improvements as the months move forward. So what's happening in the ET Newsroom today? Well, we're continuing to follow up on the story this weekend of the murder of Luis Rodriguez, a man who was shot. He was a 21-year-old who was shot outside a house party on Washington Street in Haverhill. Now, we didn't know a lot of information when this story broke, but we've had some updates since then. Two men have been arrested last night. Everett Leonard, a 24-year-old, and Jason Ortiz were arrested in connection with the shooting. Now, both of these men were arraigned in court today. We had a reporter there, Paul Tennant. We'll have a story up later on today updating that. Now, it was a pretty intense courtroom scene from what I'm told. There was shouting going back and forth. The judge actually had to clear the courtroom at one point. Now, we do hope that as a result of this arraignment, we'll actually have some more details as to why this killing took place and what happened. Now, originally, police actually found out about it when Lawrence police called them because Mr. Rodriguez was transported to the hospital there. Now, occasionally I like to pluck a story out from the past weekend that you may have missed to make sure that you don't miss it, and the next one is one of these. If you live in the city of Haverhill and you have out-of-state plates, or you know of someone that does, you definitely want to check this story out. The city of Haverhill is cracking down on residents living in the city with out-of-state plates. Now, according to the city, between 2006 and now, there's been about 330 reports that have come in of people living in the city but with out-of-state plates. Now, in all that time, they've only issued 7 citations. The city is looking to reverse this, and the order comes straight from Mayor Fiorentini. Now, this will do a couple of things. It'll raise revenue, of course, as far as additional tickets, but also crack down on those folks in the city who have out-of-state plates, which you're not supposed to have. Now, the city is working on setting up a hotline that you can call in, and if you want to tip them off to someone you know that has out-of-state plates, they're also looking to make it easier for you to enter that information on their website. Those 2 items aren't set up yet, but in the meantime, you can call police at the regular business line if you want to give them a tip. Now, the city of Lawrence did a similar thing several years ago with Chief Romero starting this process, and they've issued 500 citations in the last several years, according to the city of Lawrence, and those are at about $400 a pop, so you can see that the numbers actually do add up after a while. So make sure and check out that story, and remember to check later on today for the story we'll have on the arraignment today. And just a reminder that all this and a lot more can be found at Eagle-Tribune.com right now.